Hey mama, if you're listening to this, you might be carrying a secret that feels too heavy to speak out loud. You look like you got it all together, you serve at church, maybe you even lead a Bible study. You smile when you drop off the kids, but no one sees the other side of you, the one that comes out behind closed doors. At home, you are a completely different person. You yell, you explode, you scream at your kids, sometimes in their face. You tell them to shut up. You grab them too harshly. You throw things across the room. You smack them in anger, twist their ears, spank them in rage, and immediately after, you are hit with a tidal wave of shame. You cry alone in your room and you whisper, "God, what is wrong with me?" You feel scared and disgusted by your own reactions. You're terrified that someone might find out. You wonder if your kids would be better off without you. You feel unworthy, broken, and too far gone to be redeemed. You try to fix this on your own. You listen to podcasts, parenting books, download freebies, but nothing changes. You keep falling back into the same patterns, and it feels like you are stuck in a cycle that you can't break. You don't trust yourself anymore, and if you're honest, you are afraid of who you've become. But here's the truth, Mama. You are not beyond hope. You're not alone, and with God's help and the right support, you can change. I'm Elizabeth, a mom of 4 and an anger management coach for Christian moms. And inside my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, I guide women just like you through a powerful transformation. This isn't shallow behavior management. We go deep. We address your triggers, your stress, your mindset, your nervous system, and the spiritual root behind your patterns. We invite God into every layer and walk hand in hand towards healing. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom, unrecognizable. One who leads with patience, not panic. One whose children feel emotionally safe around her. One who cultivates peace. This summer, I'm offering a Calm Mama strategy session, a powerful 15-minute one-on-one coaching session designed to help you uncover the root of your anger and receive spiritual, emotional, and practical support. It's your chance to experience what coaching is like with me before diving deeper into ongoing support. If we both feel like the full program is the next right step, we can talk about what that looks like for you. You don't have to keep living like this. Your family is worth healing, and so are you. Use the link in the show notes to book the Calm Mama strategy session.
Hey friend! Thank you for coming back. Today we'll be talking about 3 ways to protect your peace. I will give you actionable things you can do today to protect your peace and create more calm in your days and your day-to-day life. Also, did you know I have a really cool and helpful free resource for you in the show notes? It's 5 ways to calm down when you're feeling triggered. If you ever had a moment where you feel so frustrated, so overwhelmed, so triggered, and you have no idea how to calm down, you know you should because you're about to lose it and explode, but you don't know how to calm your body and mind down. This freebie is for you. In the show notes, there's a link for you to sign up and you'll get it into your inbox today, and it's super helpful. And you will also get on my email list, and I have awesome emails that come out every week with extra tips and encouragement and support, and I'm super, super excited for it. Can't wait for you to join. Link in the show notes. So let's get into this episode. This is going to be a short one. I'm going to see if I can make super short episodes that will be really helpful for you. Okay, 3 ways to protect your peace in your days. Number 1 is leave social media, okay? You can either set boundaries with it and put limits on it. You can unfollow anybody that triggers you, makes you feel less than, worse about yourself as a mom, as a woman, as a Christian. You feel like you're failing. Or guess what? You can completely leave social media. Guess what? I love social media completely. I deleted the apps off my phone. My accounts are still active and they exist, but I am not active on them. I'm not showing up. I'm not scrolling on there. I once in a while go through my laptop onto Instagram or Facebook if I need to message some of the ladies that I'm collaborating with in reaching out to connect to do a podcast swap or something like that. I use social media for that, but I just log in, I send a message, I search for that person, send a message, and I just close the window and I don't scroll. I know how hard it is. I have 2 episodes that I will link in the show notes. One about my journey and one that I did with a friend recently on leaving social media. And there's so many benefits of leaving it. I would encourage you to make a list of what is the positives and the negatives of social media. And I am certain you are going to find a lot more negatives, and maybe that will encourage you to leave social media. So that is number 1. You will have a lot more inner peace in your days. There will be some withdrawal for the first week or so, but then you're going to feel so much better. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not even joking. Okay. Number 2 is stop watching the news. So if you are a family that constantly has news on in the background or you follow a bunch of news accounts on social media or, just apps or whatever, there's a lot of negativity out there. There's a lot of negativity. A lot of it brings up a ton of anxiety. And guess what? You can choose not to watch the news. I don't watch the news. I remember we visited Minnesota for my brother's wedding, and one of my aunts came up to me and, she was asking us about our move from Minnesota to Jacksonville. We're like, yeah, we really like it. She's like, I've been watching the news. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in Jacksonville. I know the things that are happening over there. And I'm like, you know what? We don't know anything. We haven't seen anything. We haven't encountered anything. We're doing really good. And part of the reason is that you might be feeling a lot of anxiety and fear and just feeling overwhelmed and stressed out is because you're consuming negative information. I would encourage you to stop watching the news. Just unfollow all those accounts or just don't even look at it. Don't even watch the news. If it's really, truly something important, believe me, you'll find out from someone else. But otherwise, save yourself some peace and don't watch the news. Okay, friend, I'm going to stop just for a minute here to invite you to something that I'm super excited about. So I was thinking, okay, I'm not on social media. I see that my podcast numbers are growing, and I have no idea who's listening. I do get emails once in a while from mamas that are saying that it's super helpful for them, but I would love to get to know you and actually meet you. So I'm hosting on May 12th at 8 p.m. It's a Friday night, a meetup for podcast listeners. So you're just going to come and join the Zoom call. It's completely free for an hour. We're going to hang out. You get to ask me questions. I get to know you a little bit better. And I want your feedback to let me know what podcast topics do you want me to cover moving forward. It's really kind of like helpful for me and helpful for you. And having that feedback from you, there's no strings attached. I'm not selling anything to you. I just want to meet you, connect with you, and hang out with you. Grab your favorite tea that you drink or drink that you have in the evenings. Ask your spouse to put the kids to bed. Have an evening to yourself. I would love to hang out with you. And guess what? I'm giving up my regular Friday night bath night to hang out with you. Every night I take a bath on Friday night in my, weekly routine, but I'm going to give that up. I'm going to give it up on May 12th to come and hang out with you and get to know you better. So link is in the show notes. Sign up. I'm so excited for this. I think it'd be super, super fun to get to know you and for you to even ask me any questions that you have about me, about the podcast, about anything really. It'll be so fun. So come join us. The link is in the show notes to sign up. Number 3. Say no to commitments that are draining you and your family. Are you in a season where you signed up to too many things? You said yes to too many things, and it's completely contributing to burnout and overwhelm and feeling reactive and running like a chicken with your head cut off, going, not a second to yourself. Is this you? If it is, my friend, I would encourage you to take a moment, and maybe it's okay to not finish the season for something that you signed up with your kids, because the cost of it, of your mental, emotional well-being, the relationships in your family, is too high. How in the world are you supposed to keep up with a house if you're running constantly from one place or another, or have family dinners, or deal with your children's meltdowns when they're struggling, or give them time to decompress, or give yourself time to decompress, or to reconnect with your spouse, or to take a bath, or to spend time with the Lord? You can't, because you're overcommitted and you're doing too many things, and that is stealing your peace in your days and in your life. I would encourage you to think about like a big picture. It's like, what is the cost of continuing like this? And maybe it would be easier in the long run to deal with some discomfort in the moment and say, you know what, to your kids, maybe to your spouse, and be like, I've stretched myself too thin. I've said yes to too many things, and you say no to a commitment because the cost is too great. So these are the 3 things that you can do today to protect your peace. Leave social media, or set really strict boundaries, which is actually really hard to stick with them. Believe me, I've done it. It is actually easier to just completely leave. Number 2, stop watching the news. Number 3, say no to commitments that are draining you and your family. That's it, my friend. That's it. Today's going to be a nice and short episode. Okay, Mama, did you find this episode helpful? If you have, can you take literally 15 seconds and share this episode with a friend? If you can think of one mama that needs support in the area of feeling burned out, overwhelmed, stressed out, experiencing frustration and anger in motherhood, please take a moment and you can screenshot and send this episode, or just share the link with her. I will be so grateful, because literally this is one of the best ways you can thank me for the work that I do here and for the value I provide for you. My friend, I will see you in the next episode. Oh yeah, and don't forget to sign up for that free meetup that we're doing for podcast listeners. Oh my gosh, it was going to be so fun. I would love to connect with you and see your faces and get to know you. I'm going to see you there. Until next time, friend.
Hey mama, do you find yourself snapping over the smallest things, like spilled milk or constant whining, then feeling horrible afterwards? If you're tired of losing your temper and you want to show up with more patience, I have something for you. It's a free training called How to Be More Patient with Your Kids, so you're not screaming over spilled milk. Inside, I'll walk you through 10 simple things you can start doing today to become a calmer, more Christ-like mom, even on the hard days. To get it for free, just leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and send a screenshot to hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. Or if you'd rather skip the wait, you can grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the show notes. Let's help you become the peaceful, patient mom your kids need.